Killing a police officer earned $2,000, a captain, $5,000, a commissioner, $20,000. Pablo Escobar used this system to eliminate cops who opposed him. Colombian records show over 1,000 officers died by his orders. But to Escobar, that was just the beginning. He commanded a private army of 40,000 men. To stop his extradition to the US, he burned down the Colombian Justice Building. To pressure the government further, he even bombed a passenger plane, killing 120 civilians. Despite all this, many poor citizens saw him as a hero. He gave away money, built homes, and provided medicine. Loved by the poor, Escobar even ran for president. This isn't a movie plot. It actually happened. Escobar didn't start with drugs. He smuggled foreign goods, appliances, and luxury items. He bribed customs officers with ease. But new police refused his bribes. They tried to seize his vehicles. Escobar wasn't fazed. He listed everyone's names and home addresses. He even knew where their parents were hospitalized. Escobar gave them a choice: take the money or face bullets. The underpaid officers backed off. This is how Escobar built his first fortune. Then came a man nicknamed Cockroach, a drug maker from Chile. He survived a firing squad and fled with his best product. He connected with Escobar through a friend. Cockroach wanted to sell his drugs in Colombia, but Escobar had bigger plans. He visited Cockroach's lab, studied the process, checked the output. He bought 50 kilos on the spot. Cockroach doubted he could move that much. He underestimated Escobar. They bought 3 cars locally, hid the drugs inside, and drove off freely. That one run made $600,000. Smuggling drugs was far more profitable. Then Escobar partnered with a man called Lion. Lion wore a custom suit lined with cocaine. US Customs had never seen such a tactic. Lion smuggled the drugs in, brought cash back. He made 20 trips a month. Still, Escobar wanted more. They used trucks disguised with potatoes. The drugs were hidden inside the tires. Lion pushed further. He hired girls to swallow 50 drug packets each. Each girl earned $15,000 per run. In the 1980s, that was a fortune. Escobar's brother Gustavo brought in a plane. They stripped it to carry tons of cocaine. US traffickers shut down highways in advance. Planes landed directly on the roads. Pickups rushed in to unload the goods. The profits were so high, planes were disposable. In months, Escobar was drowning in cash. He hid money under his mother's couch. Other dealers got jealous. They wanted a share. Escobar opened his routes to them. He charged 50% commission, but handled all transport risks himself. To others, it was free money. They all joined his network. Business grew fast, and so did the problems. Cockroach was the first issue. Living in the mountains, he saw Escobar taking most of the profits. Soon after, Escobar's shipments were seized. At the police station, he exploded in rage. Those officers were already on his payroll. The chief told him, "This load was worth $4 million. You only paid us $150,000. Escobar knew someone betrayed him. Only an insider could leak market prices. He offered $1 million to reveal the traitor. It turned out, it was Cockroach. He ratted to police and ran his own deals. He even tried a solo run to Miami. But the buyers were DEA agents. A shootout erupted during the bust. One hitman was caught, another was shot. But money spoke louder than law. Escobar paid $2 million for bail. That night, the killer was flown back to Colombia. Cockroach wasn't so lucky. He was executed. Just as Escobar cleaned house, a new problem surfaced. There was too much cash and nowhere to store it. They couldn't use banks. Money laundering became essential. Escobar bought a taxi company and turned it into the world's most profitable business. Other dealers bought mines, ranches, even 70% of Colombian soccer teams. Escobar collected Picasso paintings to clean cash. His brother Gustavo warned him to stay low-key, but fame drew danger. A rebel group began targeting rich dealers. They planned to kidnap family members for ransom. Escobar was their first target, but his support among the poor made him untouchable. So they went after another trafficker, Ochoa. They kidnapped his wife in public. This enraged the drug lords. Escobar booked the most luxurious hotel in Bogota. He called every major dealer for a meeting. There, he proposed forming an anti-kidnap squad. They'd pool money to train soldiers and bribe officials. And so, the infamous Medellin cartel was born.